company.
Tonight on Ctv3 News, 2 cops from Orange Walk are in serious trouble with the law tonight. One of them is charged for assaulting a minor, while the second is expected to be in court tomorrow to answer to several traffic offenses. More than 1,600 pounds of contraband vegetables is confiscated by the vegetable interdiction team. And Mayor Rigo Vellos calls on Corozaleños to work together to restore peace in Corozal. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Monday, August 7th, 2023.
Me encuentro recluida porque fui acusada de inhumación, exhumación de cadáveres, profanación de cadáveres y homicidio de 13 personas.
Ellos decían que era santería, nosotros decíamos que era satanería.
Yo nunca me imaginé que a mí me iban a aventar todo lo de Adolfo.
Quien jefaturaba y quien ordenaba y quien tenía el poder y el peso de decisión pues era Sara.
When we were elected in 2021, we were determined to work hard for the benefit of the people. In just 2.5 years, we have accomplished a lot. Amongst many of our accomplishments, we are proud to say that we have acquired the most vehicles and machinery ever acquired by any council in just a short time. Under the leadership of Mayor Ladrick Shepherd, your Orange Walk Town Council has acquired a grader, a backhoe, a garbage compactor truck, a water truck, 2 brand new utility Kias, and a brand new patrol pickup for the traffic department. With this equipment, we're able to do a lot more. We remain committed to continue working together because only together progress continues.
The Office of the Prime Minister invites you to join us at the 2nd Annual Belize Investment Summit from August 30th to September 1st, 2023 at the Grand Caribe Resort on Umbergers Key. Belize, the land of endless potential, with a vibrant people and economy and a wealth of natural resources, is the region's premier investment hub, offering a range of opportunities across sectors including the blue, green, and orange economies. The Belize Investment Summit 2023 is your chance to explore these opportunities and connect with potential partners, investors, financiers, and stakeholders from across the globe. This 3-day summit will offer networking opportunities, site visits, one-on-one meetings, roundtable discussions, business pitches, an expo, and keynote presentations from government officials and industry leaders. Gain insight into Belize's investment climate and the incentives that make our country the destination for investment. Register now for the Belize Investment Summit 2023 and discover a world of opportunities. Be a believer. Invest in Belize. Thrive in Belize.
Good evening with your news, also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. 2 police officers attached to the Orange Walk Police Formation are making the news tonight again. We start off with 51-year-old Angel Amir Vasquez, who was involved in a road traffic accident over the weekend. Information reaching our newsroom is that it happened on Sunday at the corner of Guadalupe Street and Philip Colson Highway at the roundabout just before the Northern Regional Hospital. Reports say that Vasquez made a U-turn disregarding traffic rules. As a result, he slammed into an oncoming motorcycle, causing injuries to Isaias Lopez, as also a resident of Trial Farm Village. Lopez is tonight listed in a stable condition at the Northern Regional Hospital. On the other hand, Vasquez was arrested and charged by his own colleagues. He now faces a slew of charges, including drove without due care and attention, failure to provide specimen, failure to give way when changing direction, used motor vehicle not covered by third-party risk insurance, and used unlicensed motor vehicle. Vasquez is expected to appear in the Orange Walk Magistrates Court tomorrow morning to answer to the charges. Amir Vasquez is not the only officer that is in the hot seat tonight. We also have the case of PC Emiliano Ortega, who was involved in a domestic dispute with his common-law wife. Allegations are that during the dispute, Ortega attacked his 14-year-old stepson. The minor responded to the aggressiveness of Ortega and hit him in the face. Reports suggest that during the altercation, Ortega pulled a kitchen knife and swung it at both the 14-year-old and his mother. Police intervened in the incident and took Ortega into custody. Today, he appeared before Magistrate Deborah Rogers to answer to charges of aggravated assault and harm on a 14-year-old minor, to which he pleaded not guilty. He was offered bail in the sum of $800 plus a surety of the same amount. As per his common-law wife, she did not press charges. Earlier this week, the Corozal Police Department were able to remove a high-powered rifle and ammunition from the streets. As we told you on Thursday, the AK-47 rifle and a magazine containing 17 rounds of 7.62 ammunition was found at a farm in the community of Shaibe. This discovery is a big win for authorities in that municipality, since over the past few weeks, several armed attacks have been reported in Corozal, including the murder of Curtis Usher in Libertad Village, which was committed with high-powered rifles carrying each 7.26 rounds. Most recently, the near-fatal shooting of Nimrod Tillit is also believed to have been carried out using one such weapon. With reports of possible Mexican narcos working with locals in that area, Corozal Mayor Rigo Vellos is calling on Corozaleños to work together to restore peace in Corozal.
We have had some negative actions happening in Corozal, one or two crimes. Some of them seriously, because I think we have had death or close to death. And I know that the government of Belize, they're working extremely hard in making sure that they bring safety to all Belizeans, and myself as a mayor, I'm making sure that Corozal stays as safe as possible, as we are known to be. My message to the public is just to stay safe. We need to understand that we need to be responsible citizens, responsible Corozaleños. We need to look out for one another. It takes a community to grow a community, and it's up to us to decide how safe Corozal is. And we need to work also with the police department. I know they're working hard in making sure that they keep peace and calmness within the town and to keep it as safe as possible. So my message to the Corozaleños is to try to work very hard with the police department. Let's support them, let's motivate them. It's not an easy job that what they're doing, and we need to understand that, but it's our own responsibility also to make sure that Corozal stays safe. We have to stay united, very importantly. We must stay united and work together so that Corozal stays the way it's known, as a safe zone.
Sticking to the policy of no tolerance to contraband over the weekend, and the vegetable interdiction team confiscated another large amount of contraband vegetables, including cabbage and onions. We understand that more than 1,600 pounds of illicit vegetables were confiscated along with the canoe. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, the vegetable interdiction team continues their hard work of surveillance and interception of illegal cargo, and the hope is that the public gets the message clear: no tolerance for contraband. August 15 has been set as the date for the first meeting of the Senate Special Select Committee that will investigate the government and Puerto Rico's definitive agreement. The Special Select Committee has been set to investigate the documents, communications, and processes tied to the signing of the definitive agreement from its inception under the United Democratic Party to most recently when it was presented before Cabinet. At this time, all members of the committee have been appointed and include Senator Isabel Bennett and Bevin Duncall, committed for the PUP, Senator Beverly Williams for the opposition, Senator Alvin Moses Benguche for the Council of Churches, Senator Kevin Herrera from the business sector, Senator Elena Smith from the unions, and Senator Janelle Chinuna from the non-government organizations. Now, while the Select Committee is expected to delve into the entire process of the definitive agreement, including its presentation in Cabinet, the question is if Prime Minister John Briceño will be called to testify. The PM stated that while no indication has been made to him as yet, sharing Cabinet information even with a Senate Select Committee would be against the law. Coming up next, the government prepares for House sitting on Friday. Legislation to replace definitive agreement expected to be tabled. Stay tuned.
Calling all business owners in Belize. The second Belize Investment Summit 2023 is on its way. On August 30th to September 1st, 2023, join us at the Grand Caribe Belize in San Pedro for 3 days of networking, presentations, and high-level discussions with key local and international decision makers. Do you have a business plan or are trying to expand your business reach and you just need the right investor to make it happen? Then you need to attend the Belize Investment Summit 2023. Don't miss out on this chance to take your business to the next level. Register for the Belize Investment Summit today at www.investmentsummit.bz.
Do you want quick cash for your gold? Then take advantage of Monica's Pawn Shop's big loans on gold and our guaranteed low rate of only 10% on all pawn jewelry. But it doesn't stop there. We also pawn TVs, buy scrap gold, and pawn vehicles that you can still drive. Visit Monica's Pawn Shop today in our Belize City location at number 128 Cemetery Road, our Belmopan location at number 5 Garden Plaza, our Orange Walk location, number 2 Belize Carazal Road. Give us a call at 207-0970 and get more money for your gold jewelry.
That's the way, Sign up for Smart Share Plan and save big. Whether you're a small entrepreneur starting up your business, a student on a limited budget, or a family trying to save, this is the plan for you. With unlimited SMS, calls, and data, we help you save. Get up to 5 lines for as low as $30 per line monthly, only with Smart. Sign up today at any Smart showroom or sales manager countrywide. So get your business going, share more memories with friends, and be ready for the day with Smart.
Prime Minister John Briceño returned to the country on Friday after attending the European Union Community of Latin American and Caribbean States Summit 2023. While in Brussels, Belgium, the PM advocated for Belize to be placed on the list of countries whose nationals do not require a Schengen visa. The PM then traveled to the Republic of Korea, where he and President Yoon Suk-yeol signed a historic cooperation framework agreement which will see several projects established in Belize, including a new hospital in Orange Walk. When he spoke to media on Friday, the PM fielded a number of questions, and he was also asked about the legislation that will be introduced at the next House sitting on Friday that will replace the definitive agreement.
We want to have legislation that can cover any kind of investments, especially when it comes to this type of or for cruise tourism. We believe that it is something that is way better than what the UDP had with the UDP, their definitive agreement, and is going to be done transparently. We've been discussing with all the stakeholders, and I've not seen the cabinet agendas yet. I'm just getting in. I hope that it should be ready for the cabinet to discuss, and if the cabinet approves it, then it will go to the House for it to be passed on into.
Canvas painting may sound intimidating for a beginner. However, once you get the basics, you can paint using oils, acrylics, or a mixture of both. If you have interest in this type of art, there is a free training tomorrow in Corozal, and it's fully paid for by the Department of Youth Services. The training is for anyone with interest in painting and will include the significant step of priming a canvas.
So the canvas painting is an activity that is being done by the Department of Youth Services here in Corozal, and it's for young people and children ages 18 and above, and it's free of cost. It's fully funded by the Department of Youth Services.
What the activity will be about? Is there going to be an instructor, or is just paint whatever you want?
No, we do have an instructor, Mr. Castillo, who is a very, very well-known artist here in Corozal district. He and his wife will be conducting the canvas painting, and they have 3 different sceneries to choose from which they want to paint.
Okay. The people who are going to be involved, are they people who already have artistic skills, or from zero you're going to start?
It's basically open for anyone. So we are not just focusing on those who already have an artistic skills, but we also are focusing on those who want to learn or who want to experience what it is to do canvas painting. We came up with the idea because we had done a similar activity with the House of Culture here in Corozal, and it was very successful. A lot of young children applied for being part of the program. Limited spaces are available, and we had a lot of young people who still wanted to be a part of a program like this. So doing it now here at the Department of Youth Services, those who did not have the opportunity then has the opportunity now to do the canvas painting.
If you are ready to learn canvas painting, you can reach Nikisha Lima at telephone number 671-1897 to reserve your spot. The Belize Police Department is well known for its Youth Cadet Program. Presently, the Corozal Youth Cadets have a total of 100 young people enrolled in the program hailing from Corozal Town, Chanchen, and Pachacan. Today, we spoke with Corporal Pedro Romero, who briefed us on why the cadet program is vital to saving young people from defying into illicit and unwelcome activities in their neighborhoods.
Is one of our programs here at the Community-Oriented Policing Unit. One of our 12 programs that we deal with at this unit. Now we'll talk about the cadets today. Cadet, we enroll young people from the age of 8 to 18 years to enroll in the Belize Police Youth Cadet Program. This is a national program in Corozal. We have presently approximately 100 cadets enrolled in our program, 50 here from Corozal Town. We have 20 in Chanchen and 30 in Pachacan Village. These youths, we have them with us during school time at least once a week, right? We do different disciplines with them. We try to get them involved in community service, church service. We deal with marching a lot. Our cadets always represent in the different parades, right? We march with them and have them do a lot of positive activities around the police station and in the community. The idea behind it is to get the kids off the street and get them busy with positive activities and get them used to being around the police. Police should be our main goal is to protect and serve, and there are a lot of children who are afraid to approach police. So we try to work with them so they feel comfortable around the police. So when the time comes, they can actually approach a police and confide in police. That's the goal, right? Our main goal is to try to rebuild that trust with the community and the police. So here at Community Policing Unit, we do just that. We go out to the community and try to get involved positively with the community and our cadets.
While the Youth Cadets program can be fun, it also comes with a cost. On Saturday, Romero, parents, and cadets joined forces to carry out a fundraiser.
Friends who are fundraisers, you see this is a summer holiday, and we have to get the kids involved more with the police. Once a year, we had something before the COVID that we call our cadet annual camp, yearly annual camp, right? And then we used to take our kids to different parts of the country and team up with cadets from all over the country. Sometimes we meet over 2,000 cadets. We will do a 3 days camp. Now, since the COVID and things has changed, and now we have to do our local camp, right? So this year, with the cadets, they work hard all through the year. So we try to give them that opportunity to meet with others and have fun. We want to bring the cadet corps together from the district, that's Corozal Central, Chanchen, and Pachacan. Bring them together to have some fun activities. We do different lectures with them, get them involved in sports. And we are planning also a field trip. We'll take the kids this year to visit the Belize Zoo, Altonha, and the Coast Guard camp, right? That's a treat to them. They work hard during the year. But in order to do this, we don't have a budget at the cadets, right? For the cadets itself, we don't have a budget, so we have to raise funds, right? We have to raise funds so we can finance these trips and these activities for the cadets, right? So this year, during the summer, we are doing different little fundraising efforts, like what we saw that happened on Saturday. We had the parent committee came together and they donated pastries, some used clothes, right? And we had all kind of different little activities, even tombola. We had it Saturday. We set up this event in front of the town hall by the Central Park, right? And then I'm glad to say that it was a success, right? Because all the items we had were donated by the same parents, right? And then everything was sold out, although at the end of the day we had to drop the price. We had cheap sale clothes and all those things, but we did good, right? I must say, anything is appreciated when the community supports us. We will go a long way, right, in getting these kids off the street and bringing a little fun smile to their faces.
While the fundraiser will serve to defray costs related to their planned summer camp, the cadets in Corozal are also planning to do a back-to-school program and are soliciting your support for it to be a success.
Our next highlight to this summer program, the Community Policing Unit have a back-to-school drive. So we are sending out letters to different businesses, right, to support in this effort. Now we want to give back to not only cadets, but the general community out there. We identified different families that are in need, and we want to do a back-to-school drive for kids that are underprivileged, right?
Romero says there is space for more young people to enroll in the program, which promotes discipline.
In the cadet program, like I said before, you have to be between the age of 8 and 18 years, right? You have to be enrolled in a school and be of good conduct, also have good grades in school. We encourage to have good grades in school, and that's it. That's all the requirement, right? Once you want to do a change in the community, we are always open here. And right now, we are accepting enrollment. We're accepting cadets to come and join the ranks. First, it was only February and November. But now, since things are slow and we have a lot of kids out there, right, we are accepting enrollment. So just stop by our office during working hours and ask for application. Either check with Sergeant Romero or myself, Corporal Romero, at the Community-Oriented Policing Unit office. That's right next to the main police station. Anytime during working hours, come in and get application once your kid meet their criteria.
On August 4, 2023, Minister of Youth, Sports and Transport Rodwell Ferguson attended the inauguration ceremony of mobility at the O's daily bus service between Belize and Cancun in Chitamal, Quintana Roo. The bus service resumed on July 24, 2023. This is the result of ongoing bilateral commitments between Belize and Mexico as both countries work to improve public transportation and tourism, the ministry noted. The governments of Belize and Mexico are commended for their progressive and collaborative approach to promoting multi-destination tourism. Belizeans and foreigners have welcomed the return of this service. Minister Ferguson was accompanied by Peter Williams, Acting Chief Transport Officer, and Abil Castaneda, Chief Tourism Officer, Ministry of Tourism and Diaspora Relations. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Tuesday, August 8th here on Ctv3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at ctv3belizenews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/ctv3belizenews or our YouTube channel at Ctv3 News BZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at Ctv3 News, thank you for watching and listening.